big visit week. There's always that one week where everybody's coming in, so you really got to show out for these guys.
We getting old, goddammit. Let's get it. We made niggas put them rose bottles up. We made the whole city boss they like fuck. Boss they like fuck. We made niggas wanna go and hit hush. Bitch, we made niggas, you know we love to stunt. We made niggas put them rose bottles up. We made the whole city boss they like fuck. Boss they like fuck. We made niggas wanna go and hit hush. Bitch, we made niggas, you know we love to stunt. We made niggas wanna go and hit hush. Nas, Nari, and Shine. Rhyme with Don Michael when we sitting on shine. Yeah, bitch, this a white tee, this East Laurent. Yeah, how you like that? Told my plug, give me 50, came right back. Now the whole hood jumping like some jumping jacks. Yeah, I love rats, plus I got cheese. Got white bitches, Puerto Rican, Japanese. Rolling green peas, we call it Cali best. Play stupid, get hot ones to your flesh. In the coupe, bout to put the dash to the test.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm John Eads, this is the Georgia Tech Dynasty. Appreciate you tuning in. Got recruiting today. I could not stomach having to do a recruiting episode after that loss, although I was pretty melancholy, I guess you could say the word is, after. I wasn't like super pissed off because we just didn't play very well. We're back. We got recruiting today. Be sure to like the video, sub to the channel, and check out the last game if you missed it. We did lose, but it was a really good game. Down 21-7, made it interesting. We got to within 3 with about a minute left, and then we got a stop, and then we got the ball back, chance to tie the game or win it, and we threw a pick on their 15-yard line or so. So a wonky game, a weird game, but sometimes you win the close ones, like Ole Miss, Alabama. Sometimes you lose them, like this game. But anyways, let's get back on the right track, get back to the recruiting grind, and set up our nenext game against Auburn. All right, let's just go through and scan who's kind of where. So Walker, we're in 3rd. We're hanging around. Rutledge is Vandy bound, it seems like. Henderson, we're in 2nd. Leading on Haynes, so we're looking good for this 4-star corner. Same with Watkins. Likes Georgia. We're right there, right behind. Bonner, it's still, everybody's really in this race, but it's us and it's Western Michigan. I don't know why. We're leading on Martin, but West Virginia's really hanging around, and we're going all in on him too, so they must see what we see in this guy, which is a really good football player. Rogers looks like he's pretty much ours for the taking. We get him in on a visit. I think he's coming in next week. Is he? Let's see. No, he's almost ready for a visit. When we get him in, though, we're going to lock him up real quick, and he's really, really good. Look at the speed. Look at the tackle numbers. His coverage even is pretty dang good. This guy, he's going to be an All-American linebacker if we get him, so I'm excited for what he could do. Anyways, Kurt Taylor, we are leading, but it's a close battle. We don't have enough points right now to put on him, so this is kind of one of those things where when we get the points, we're going to start rolling and really trying to separate ourselves from Georgia there. Looks like we're trending up. Everybody else is trending down. Look at his stuff, too. I mean, these numbers are legit. 90, 98, 86 tackling. His coverage is decent. His block shed's really good, too, which that matters to me because the past few games we have not been able to get off blocks at the safety position. Eric Barnes, we're leading. No surprise. He's a pretty lowly rated guy. I want to check his offers out. Oh, Georgia actually offered him, and South Carolina. Interesting. All right, so I guess, it picks up his how should we say, portfolio, I suppose. If he's got a Georgia offer, that means a lot. Anyways, Michael Adams, we're in 2nd. So in all these races, we're really 2nd, 3rd. We're in there. Vanderbilt's really cleaning up, though. They got Cooper and Rutledge, 2 really highly rated recruits who are really liking them. Leading on Richard Tanner, an underrated strong safety. So we're going to lock him up. I'm really confident in this race. Fisher, we got the lead too. He's a cornerback. We've talked about him before, but he's one of those secondary recruits where, we get the first wave in, then we go after the second wave, and, kind of just goes from there. Mayfield 2nd, Gates 2nd, and here's Garrett Hall, a JUCO junior who, wants to come play for us. We're just not ready to commit to him just yet. Swan's a tight end who we're not super high on. Dukes, we barely put any effort in, and that shows right there. So that's really about it. The rest of these guys, not really thinking about going after and getting most of them. Steve Brown, we're going to get him eventually. It's just kind of when we're ready, we'll come get you. Okay, so just hang around. We do have 3 guys that have already committed. They're all instant commits. Burgess, a 4-star tackle, Rutledge, a 4-star corner, I believe, and Schmidt, a 4-star tackle as well. So 3 4-stars, all instant commits, and next week's really the week where we should bring more guys in. With that said, we got some visits to schedule. So here's PJ Rutledge, who we need to really make some moves on, and do so quickly. All right, so when can we bring him in? Well, let's get him in before Georgia. You don't want to wait too long because they're just going to commit. You know, they're not really waiting on you in your visits. So odds are he's going to go to Vanderbilt there, and he's going to commit right after, but we'll see what we can do about that. Bonner, he's ready to go, and we're going to be the first visit, actually, that he's taking. So that's big for us. Martin, first visit as well for the tight end. So we get him in. We show him what's up, and hopefully we can just lock him up before it becomes a big recruiting battle. So 4 more visits, all good there, and we'll see. I mean, a lot of these guys we're not in first for. A handful we are, but we're going to have to make up some ground and really have a good visit week against Auburn upcoming to kind of get ourselves back in the race and really get a better picture of where we're standing. So recruiting's going fine so far. We got 3 guys. We can fill 16 spots this class, but obviously got some work to do in bringing in some of these studs. All right, we forgot to do drip of the day last week, and that's my fault. So we're going to go ahead and give that out. We have to give it, I think, I didn't get any suggestions, so be sure to put suggestions in the chat. I think we got to go with A.J. Lynch here because he's been really big for us as a freshman. He's had a lot of catches already at 60 yards receiving last game. Again, he's up to 78 overall. I think he started at 76, so he's already jumping and climbing. So he's been an instant impact guy, and he's going to be really good by the time he's draft eligible because he's already flashed what he can do as a freshman. So let's get his style up. I can't talk today. The default style was fine. I mean, that's pretty good, but we're going to enhance it a little bit. You know how we do.
Yeah. Damn, it feel good to be a hustler. You know, Finkel Ave. By love.
More guys ready to visit. Walker's ready, so that's big. Haynes, Bonner. We already kind of scheduled all them. So these are all the guys that are visiting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A lot of guys. So we have to go and schedule some of these guys too. But this is a big game. We need to win the game, obviously, against Auburn to get right, and then just show out for these recruits. And we might finish our class almost. We get 10 guys. That puts us at 13. Only 3 spots left at that point. So let's get these guys scheduled up and set it up. All right, there's the list for now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys and others ready to visit. So let's go ahead and get them scheduled so we can take care of that because we don't want to just wait an extra week, if we don't have to. So let's see. Henderson's ready. Hendo. Big visit week. There's always that one week where everybody's coming in. So you really got to show out for these guys. A lot of complimentary visits too, which always helps. He's got Miami he's looking at 2. Tanner, we're getting this guy this week, I think. More comp visits. So let's go. Now we got 11 visits scheduled, and I think 10 of those, maybe all 11, are this week. So this is going to be fun. All right, so as you can see, we dropped to number 8 from number 3. So we're not out of it by any means, but, we were rolling there. We were at the upper echelon, and if we kept winning, we probably would have hung around, and once Army or Oregon State lost, we would have taken their spots. So to make the playoff, you just got to be in the top 4, top 8, obviously. Top 4. But we want to hang around in the top 8. That's where we are now. So let's just come back. Let's beat Auburn, and let's get back to it. I mean, we talked about this at the beginning of the season, how much of a gauntlet the SEC schedule is. So you know what? You're going to have some games where one week you'll win, one week you'll lose in these close ones. Now, we hope we're on the winning side of those more often. And beyond that, I'm sick of these close games. Every game we played really for the past season, going back to Game 6 at we were in the ACC. We've been down and had to come back, I feel like, almost every game. And that's fun for the channel and you guys and all that, but I just want to come out of here and dominate a team like we did LSU. But even more than that, just control the game start to finish. I'm so sick of coming from behind. And it's really just because we keep making mistakes. So we got to stop doing that. So let's clean things up against Auburn and let's really hit our stride here in the middle of the season and we can dominate towards the end of the season. So that's the plan. Thanks for tuning in, though. Big game. Don't miss it. Hit the bell for the post notifications. Big visit weekend. And I hope you guys can join us for that one. Again, be sure to like, subscribe. We're almost at 900 subs. Road to 1,000. Appreciate you contributing. We'll catch you on the next episode. Deuces.